gentlemen, welcome over here to the Dascar Golf Super Speedway Series Season 5 2014 here on R2007. We are finally back again with this series over here at the Armory Digital Super Speedway race number 7 of the season, event number 6 of the season. The Mystical 500, so it's a 20 lapper round, it's a brand new racetrack. We're gonna see how this racing will be. We already saw 3 qualifying races which were rather interesting. With the closest finish ever in the 3rd qualifying race. So, already some spectacular things happening over there. So we'll see what this race will bring. First off, we gotta go and tell you a couple of things. First off, immediately we'll start with a different series. The Phillips Cup Series. The random draw has been done. Look on the video on my channel. And I can already tell you, spoiler alert for who doesn't want to know, but the 2 drivers who made it into the Phillips Cup Series are Mason Powers. He's going to drive the 87 Petronas Tesla. And Skylar Dixon, who's starting 4th in this race. He's going to be driving the 35 Heineken Tesla. So 2 Teslas added to the field will be for next race. When that will happen, we don't know. And that also, of course, for the Golf Super Speedway Series, there are going to be replacement sign-ups happening soon. Those replacement sign-ups, it will not be replacement sign-ups. It pretty much only keep people getting kicked out. So I will tell you who's on the list, who's if they don't come within now and a week or something, will get kicked out. It is a week, so next week, Wednesday. 14 people are on the list. So Eliane in the 00, Kyle Thomas in the 02. Kyle Thomas in the 02. Katie Elizabeth in the 05. Actually, I gotta double check that because I have a feeling Katie Elizabeth was from somebody else's team. Thinking. Well, we gotta make sure. Maybe it was from Kyle Thomas's team. At least Kyle Thomas's team. So Gabe Williams, PJ Williams, Tom Girard. Yeah, I think Katie Elizabeth is from that team. Gabe Coleman in 19, Prestonville in 20, and Clarence Williams in 21. And then, of course, we got Jos van der Aert, Lisa Brown, Renesmee Brown. They are not going to be driving the 82 car. Will only be for Elina Seid and Larissa van der Voet. And Connorville in the 83 car as well. And Denise van Leeuwen will get kicked out as well. So this will be her last race. So that's that. Then we gotta take a look at our injuries because there are a couple of, after the qualifying race, there are a couple of changes made. First off, 03 car of Fernando Terrius Collin, part of John Ciudadino's team. That team has been shut down due to a lack of performance, so that 03 car of Fernando Terrius Collin will not return in the next race. He's out, so of course that is also possible if you want to do that. Then with the Pericles, thing is, I think it is Brandon Pericles who's still in this race, and they said that for the main event, Brandon Pericles was not gonna be driving. However, we have the rule that the person who qualifies the car in the qualifying race, if the person makes it into the main race, that person has to drive, otherwise the car will not race in the main race. So Brandon Pericles is still in this car. However, after this race, she will get replaced by Kennedy Wright, and Amanda Pericles in number 29 car will get replaced by Ryder Smith. So a couple of new names to the sport, but that's all for next race. Though we go, go front again. Oh man, it's really lagging over. Oh, not anymore. So that's pretty much what I want to talk about. Now let's take a look at our top 10 in points. We got Natalie Hills. She's in number CC car in your points league, but of course she did not make the race, so that's a tough break for her. Then second in points, 2 points behind Natalie Hills, is Jordan Cope, as he makes it in the race. So unless he finishes dead last, he will get, if he finishes dead last, he will be tied with Natalie Hills, and otherwise he will pass her. But of course there is more people in top 10 who are in the race, like Sean Howell. He's third in points, 4 points behind Natalie Hills. This is his professional spot, so of course, since he was the past season's champion, he gets a provisional spot, and he will be in the main race for the next for the first 6 races of the season, or 6 races, 6 events, that is, of course. And this is, of course, the 6th event, so that means for next few race, well, for the rest of the season, he will have to race himself into the races. So of course, there is still a big chance that he, well, big chance maybe not, but there is still a possibility that he makes it into the chase, and then the last 4 races are the chase races, and the people who are in the chase also get locked in the race. So that's that. So Sean Howell, for at least race number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, has to race his way in. 38 car. Then we got the number 7 car, Jeffrey Fingai. Yes, he's 4th in points. Your Daytona 500 winner. He was also signed up for the random draw. Unfortunately for him, he did not make it. So, yeah. Of course, we're still very happy with his support in the series, as like with everybody who signed up for the random draw. So, Jeffrey Fingai, he's 10 points behind Sean Howell, 14 points behind Natalie Hill. So, then we got 5th in points, the 55 car. Bob Jones also in the race. So it's a tough break for Natalie Hills. She did not make it. Top 5 makes it except for her. So Bob Jones tied with Jeffrey Fingai. Then we got 48 car of Zachary Robinson also in the race. There he is. 1 point behind Bob Jones and Jeffrey Fingai. Then we got Daniel Voiles in number 53 car. Also makes it in the race. Sorry about that. Let's see, he's 3 points behind Zachary Robinson, 18 points behind Natalie Hills. We got Nick Pericles in number 22 car. Surprised that he's still 8th in points. There he is. And Nick Pericles is 24 points behind Natalie Hills. Then we got tied with Nick Pericles, Jeff Levi in the number 99 car, also in the race. As said, tied with Nick Pericles, and 10th in points is the number 17 car of Nick Goldrunwich. And it's, well, seems like Natalie Hills is the only person in the top 10 who did not make it into the main race. So that's really, really a tough deal for her. On your pole we had Robert Young. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get this race started. That's how an introduction should be. Just short, straight to the point. Well, it's 7 minutes long, but that's short for me, of course. And I've said everything I wanted to say, except for that I would encourage everybody once again who hasn't commented yet to comment. And I'm being very strict on that, and I'm hammering, just like sending people messages. You gotta comment, and I feel like a dictator. But it is just like the random draw proves how many people are willing to get in the series. There are 16 people who signed up for that, and 14 of those 16 people still did not make it into the series. So those people might comment. I know that from Jeffrey Fingai, he comments on most of the races. Skylar Dixon also comments a lot. So I'm happy with them in the series. But I know there are a couple of people in the series who barely comment or never comment. Barely comment, that's fine. But never commenting is not fine. So at least I hope that you guys are commenting. And why do I do the commenting and not just watching the race? Because I cannot track if you watch the race. I can track if you comment. So even if you're not watching the races, you can still comment and stay in the series. That is just, well, the deal. So ladies and gentlemen, of course it's your own it's on your own if you want to watch the race or not. So there is the line, and we are green flag racing, ladies and gentlemen. The Mystical 500 car storming into turn number 1, already 3 wide. And Robert Young in the 12 car, he's the man on the run. He's trying to run away from the field already, but we got the 00 car of Eliane right behind him. No, never mind. 2 is inside. Eliane goes. 42 cars. Bunched up. We got 2 wide, we got 3 wide, and even 4 wide over there. Right in the top 10. Now they settle it out. Of course, it's still early in the race, but we expect a crash within the first few laps. Like always on these races. Everybody getting bunched up. Ooh, watch that 07 car. Oh, that's close. Coming across the start and finish line for the first time, it is the 00 car of Eliane who is in the lead. She was the one who had the close finish and won it over Kate Skirvin with 0.0001 thousandths of a second. So there's, if you want to look at the margin, you have to go to the tenth and thousandths of seconds. Here comes the 82 car of Elina Zuid, and we got a crash in the back. Well, mid-pack that is, and a pretty big crash. We saw the any 5 car go around, I think. Oh, we got a couple of cars involved over here. There's Sean Howell involved. 41 car of Beth Black is involved. Nicole Tranowicz involved. Here we got Beth Nice and Zachary Robinson. So a couple of top 10 contenders are involved. There, the 19 car of Gabe Coleman. Joseph Ernesto, a lot of damage to Anna Gregg as well. 25 car of Sam Young with a lot of damage. And we're going quickly up front over here. Not sure where's up front. There it is. Your leader was the 55 car of Bob Jones, seems like. So Bob Jones crossing the line in first. Now we're just gonna settle everything down. We'll take you to the replays in a few moments. Ah, my nose. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we got the rest of the group, and they don't run into, well, they do run a little bit into each other. There's Debbie Myers in number 67 car, your most recent winner in Phillips Cup Series, her first win that was. So happy for her. While someone was watching over here, so it was fun to do. Gotta check that video out, even if you're not in the Phillips Cup Series. I think you might like it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Bob Jones in the 55 car in the lead. We're gonna take you back to the replays of caution number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, from the up of being in the Phillips Cup Series from now on to the down over here, ladies and gentlemen, Skylar Dixon in the 07 car is gonna get turned around over here by Daniel Voyle straight into the knees van Leeuwen. There he goes into her, and they will both spin out. 95 car will shoot up the racetrack over there. Almost, well, she did hit the 72 car, but I think John C. Dino was lucky enough to escape that thing. Unfortunately, these guys were not there. You see 48 car, 19 car, 95, Denise van Leeuwen spinning around. There's Sean Howell runs straight into that. There's 17 car of Nicole Tranowicz, Joseph Ernesto, Sam Young, and Anna Gregg, all involved. So that's quite a lot of cars. There's Beth Black with a whole lot of damage. We're gonna take a look at what happened to there. She ran into Sean Howell. I'm not even sure. She ran straight into the back of Beth's knees. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Beth's knees went off the ground over there with her rear wheels. And then she gets hit by the 38 car. There we see the 19 car spinning. So, the camera angles on this backstretch aren't the best. I gotta say that. That's, well, at least for replays. They are still fine, but just for replays, they might be a little bit far away. I also experienced that with the with Starnick lineup. So full speed. Oh godly, house. There, see everybody, and these guys escaped it. Great job by them. These guys also did well. Yumi, I think, escaped as well. Just minor damage. A whole lot of damage to Beth's knees. No, Beth Black. Yeah, Beth's knees as well. Two Beths running into each other. So we're gonna do one more thing, and that is an onboard, and we shall go onboard with one person, and that person is gonna be, I have no clue. Denise van, yeah, we'll go onboard with Denise van Leeuwen in her last race, that is probably ever in Dascar. So there we go. But right behind North Smith, and she gets turned around, hits 2 cars over there, both Jeffrey Fingai and John Citadino. But that was not the most damage, so if she can continue, we're not sure. She does have some damage. I think these guys should, well, most of them should be alright, but they're surpassed by Elena South, and eventually Bob Jones did come through, and he made it to lead. So, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Jones is in the lead, and we'll take you to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. We got Bob Jones in the lead. Second position, Alina South. The third position is Clarence Williams. Fourth, we got the 5 car, that is, with Courtney Rose. Yes. Fifth position is for Eliane. Then in 6th position is the 6 car of Jane Pinter. 7th, we got Norty Smits, who is also having some very good runs lately. 8th, we got the 61 car. Of course, the 61 car, I almost forgot it, is on probation for this race. So, of course, Zach Sasser has to look out a little bit. Then 9th we got the 43 car of Sayasumi, not Cassandra Energy. And 10th position is your pole sitter, Robert Young. So 4 cars have retired from the race. Here you see the 15 car coming on the racetrack again. 4 cars are the 18 car of Anna Gregg we saw. She had a lot of front end damage. Sean Howell in the 38 car. Same story, I think. The 63 car of Beth Sneeze got ran into hard by last 41 Beth Black. So, well, the expected drivers are out, I would say. Actually, the only ones which I really expected were the 41 and, well, the 18 car. Afterwards, I thought, well, that's pretty obvious with all that damage. And everybody else is still in the race, so good for you. Whole lot of damage, though, to the front end of Joseph Ernesto's Maserati over there. Wondering where the other Maseratis are coming, when they are coming. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody line up when we go green flag race. We'll have 14 laps to go. Of course, it's not the longest race, but hopefully we're going to get a very, very exciting race over here. The Bob Jones 55 car is in the lead and will take you to the green flag right now. Everybody line up. I'm also wondering, by the way, why the Zerg car is pulling out that radically. Well, it seems like it's working out for Eliane. Coming across the line. Well, it's not, of course. Outside line is never working. Here comes Elena Suiter in the 82 car with a great run on Bob Jones. Elena Suiter in the 82 cannot quite make it, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna make a move. Nord Smits makes a move. Courtney Rose makes a move. So already 2 lines starting to form over here. Eliane still trying to hit the wall down, which I can already tell her is not gonna work. Here comes Nord Smits. Where the heck did she come from with that run? Of course, Red Bull power. Teammate Sonic Course did not make it into the main race. Initially, this was the race which I thought, well, Sonic Course should be co-commentating, but, well, she did not make it to the main race, so that's the reason why we chose Philips Cup Series and why there were 2 Philips Cup Series races right after each other. So apologies to everybody over here having to wait. But Elena Suiter is in the lead, not for long, because Noortje Smits in the 84 car is now in the lead, and we are... Oh, man, this is really, really close. Here comes Saya Asumi in the 43 car. And they go 5 wide over there. I can already tell you that's not gonna work for long. Bob Jones hitting the wall. Backing it off now. And backing down. Everybody's still running very, very closely together. In the lead now, Saya Asumi. Here comes Kate Skirvin with the push from that's Brenda Pericles and Nick Pericles on the outside. 2 Oreo cars up front. Pushing others, but here comes Brandon Pericles to the inside. Brandon Pericles in her last race will be kind of interesting if she wins this race. Wonder what the team owner Nick Pericles will do then if she wins it. But of course, we're not nearly there yet. We're not even halfway home, so everything is still possible. Even in like 4 or 5 cars passing in the last lap. And well, one thing is for sure. Here comes the 09 car of Andrew Robinson. I did forget some of the names, they are a little bit far away, but good grief, I'm wondering how long they can keep racing like this, because this is so close. Look at this pack over here. This is one huge pack of cars, and I'm wondering if they continue like this. Where's lap traffic? There's Joseph Ernesto, and I'm not sure where he is. He's coming out of turn number 2, that is. And these guys are going into turn number 4, so he's already half a lap behind, almost. It's going fast. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be lapped in around 5, well, at least 5 laps. Or not more than 5 laps, I should say. Close racing, 3 wide for the lead. Make that 4 wide for the lead. Yes, indeed. 4 wide for the lead. Debbie Myers is over there. John Citadino now gets a little bit back. But here comes Jordan Culp in the number 26 car. Clarence Williams is there as well. We got the 64 car. Oh, contact. That was really close. Justin Yin, number 64, almost turned Clarence Williams around. She's been turning around a lot lately. Also at Talladega. I think they... Oh no, they did not take blame for that. I think somebody took blame for getting turned around. I'm not sure who it was. Oh, this is close. This is too close. There we go. I already saw it coming. Justin Yee now getting turned around, but they still make it. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, but they still are alive. And Clarence Williams is up front. Here comes Catherine Young in the number 10 car with Robert Young teammate right behind her. And a whole big group of cars is still duking it out. We're just waiting for a crash over here. That's what's happening. Look at the 82 car on the high side. That is always dangerous when somebody gets a little bit out of line and somebody thinks, well, let's fill that hole. But then the other person thinks, well, let's close that gap. And then we have a big crash. That's how the big crashes happen over here. Well, sometimes people are just too impatient. Bob Jones now back up front again with the help from Cassie Spengler in the 11 car. Her teammate is already out. Her other teammate was involved in as well. And final teammate, Jeff Levi. All four of the Anna Gregg cars were in the race, but one is already out and the other one is there. And the other one is, I don't know where Jeff Levi is. There he is. Well, he's right in the middle of this big pack. This is so close. This is extremely close. It's all fun to watch, of course. Here comes the 31 car of Ryan Newman. Just kidding, it's Jacques Robinson. Eliane giving him a push. We're over halfway home. Still have only one caution, but I have a feeling as soon as something will happen up front over here, we have the biggest crash of the season. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sure if that will happen, but we're just waiting for something to happen and somebody's slowing down. I think the 64 car may have a little bit of a problem. He suddenly slowed down so much. Justin Yee. And there we see Kate Skirvin. We see Bruce Littlejohn fighting over there. We see that is the 42 car. I never know who's driving that thing. Kenny Bale now in the 42. As we got Saya Asumi, teammate of Kenny Bale, now in the lead. And now everything is spreading out a little bit. That is good. That's good. Still, we got Nick Pericles over here right on the rear bumper of the 31 car that is. And by the way, for the next race there's gonna be before the next race there's gonna be a video, not with replacement sign but with new schemes. So if you want to have some new schemes, I downloaded a ton of them. So I'm gonna make a video and tell you which schemes are new, which schemes you already have, and then you have to make the decision. Well, the decision what scheme you want to keep and what scheme not. So now we got the 61 car taking it to the lead, but now we go 4 wide again. Everything is closing in a little bit, closing down, and we now have 4 wide all around the racetrack again. And still, I gotta say, these guys do. Oh no! I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna jinx the whole field, man. But still, I don't want to say anything anymore. I have a feeling that with everything I say now about this racing, I'm gonna jinx this whole thing. So we'll just continue with. Oh, I hear a car. Yes, indeed. There's Joseph Ernesto. Oh boy, we're gonna have lap traffic and 4 and 5 wide racing in the back of this group over here. I'm wondering how many cars. Oh, there we go. Saya Sumi went around. Saya Sumi goes around, saves it though. No. Oh boy. That is close. Oh boy. Slow it down, guys. Oh no. Skylar Dixon straight into Eliane. And that is Skylar Dixon out of this race. My goodness. I was just about to say there's gonna be a lapped car. And you always see whenever there's a lapped car, as these guys slowly run into each other, whenever there's a lapped car, you're gonna have carnage soon. And it's indeed what happens. While Aileen South in the 82 car is in the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a look. Caution number 2 is out. We're gonna have a restart soon, but with only 2 or 3 laps to go. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the replay. I saw it happening. They were going 5 wide, and I already thought, well, I have a feeling something is gonna happen soon. And yes, indeed, it happened over here with the 5 wide. We got Courtney Rose down low and Eliane up high. They did not really cause everything. Just in the middle was too busy. We got Justin Yee over there, Jacques Robinson and Saya Asumi. They all got together and just got turned around there. Saya Asumi goes around. Eliane runs straight into that. There Justin Yee goes around, takes The 8th car of Ami Yumi with her. There, Nortje Smits runs into Saya Asumi. Bob Jones has some damage. We got 4, 5, 6 cars spinning over. Could have been a whole lot bigger. Saya Asumi, look at that. Look at that dodge of the 55 car. But then eventually he still gets hit. So, and now he gets turned around. I thought, ugh. So that's a shame for him. And these guys are still spinning over here. I mean, like, how long are they spinning? Whee! Of course, the grass is a little bit slicky. Then we got Skylar Dixon over here. We're not done yet. Skylar Dixon in the 07 car runs straight into the 00 car of Elian. Goes into the wall. But Skylar Dixon, he's done for today. A whole lot of damage to his car, smoking all around. So he probably brings it back to pit lane. But I think the damage is going to be terminal. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take one more look at this. Full speed. And we're going to go almost with one car I think we should go onward to, and that's Bob Jones. First we're going to take a look at the helicopter view. Then also watch those cars spinning through the infield. Not sure who it was. There was these 2 cars. Oh. Not sure. Oh. I thought Eliane was in there somewhere, but no, apparently not. Not even sure. Oh, of course she got hit by the Skylar Dixon, so obviously she was not in there. So ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go onward with Bob Jones over here. There we go. Bob Jones in number 55 car. There we go, onward with him. Oh, just this dodge. Oh my goodness, that was an amazing dodge. It's just such a shame that then Saya Asumi got back, slammed back. But look at this. This is fantastic racing by Bob Jones. Oh, first press play, then press slow-mo. Look at this. Now watch this. Watch that 43 car. Save it, straighten it out, and Bob Jones is thinking, let's go low. No! Turn this. that is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. I mean, how close was he to Saya Sumi's rear bumper? This is insane. How did he not hit her? Look at. Oh, we'll go on board. Actually, I want to take a side view over here. Front, no, rear, left side. And then of course we should go to the right side of that number 4000 car. Look at this. Oh, that is insane. It even looks like he hits her, but then the damage model just is that fantastic. And now we'll go to the rear view. This is just extra, but a little bit of bonus for the waiting. Boom. I think Eliane may be fine even. Just Skylar Dixon not, but well, that's what you get when you run into somebody who's running slow and just crashed. Alien decides an A2 car is in the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take you to the finish of this race. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again and we're still live for some reason. We got Alien decides an A2 car. Alien's second position is Robert Young. Third we got, I keep on wanting to say Cole Witt, but it's Jordan Culp with the C. Culp and Cole, it's all pretty much the same. So, fourth, not 10th, we got Catherine Young. Fifth we got Andrew Robinson. Sixth is Kate Scurv and Debbie Myers in 7th position. 8th position is Katie Elizabeth. 9th position is 21 car of Clarence Williams, and in 10th we got the 99 car of Jeff Levi. So ladies and gentlemen, I thought there was only one car out of this race. Two cars are out of the race. Oh, had a problem for Daniel Voiles, takes him out of the race. That's a shame. It had nothing to do with the incident. But with the incident, the 07 car is out of the race. So, and all the others, yeah, they are more up front over here. So it's gonna be a little bit of an issue back in the field. My microphone, I think I should retape it soon because it keeps on dropping over. Yeah, of course, my microphone, I dropped it this season 1 Philips Cup Series. That's already more than 2 years ago. Dropped it on the ground, it broke. And now it's, well, first I taped it a couple of times with just normal tape. But it didn't really work. So then I thought, well, let's use Patex, I believe it's called, the black stuff, black tape. Works really well. But the problem is that now the Patex is giving up a little bit because I dropped it a couple of times. I dropped some books on it. I'm not really careful with my microphone, so it's still working. Who cares then? We got Alien Decide in the lead, ladies and gentlemen. When we go green flag racing, we'll have pretty much a 2-lap shootout. Green-white checkered over here, although it's not really green-white checkered, of course. But ladies and gentlemen, Alien Decide in the lead. We got Robert Young right behind her, Jordan Culp, Catherine Young, and Kate Elizabeth. No, and Ronson, excuse me. And the green flag is out over here. Alien Decide, I'm wondering if she has ever won in this series. Thinking she has. Yes, indeed, she has last season somewhere. Alien Decide. Well, of course, she's not gonna hold it. I cannot believe she's gonna keep up the pace for 2 laps. Jordan Culp in the number 26 car is coming down low now. And there's Kate Skirvin as well. She's looking for redemption. And Debbie Myers is coming down low as well. Looking for a second win in a row in both series. That would be kind of amazing. Jordan Culp. Waiting for a move of Jordan Culp. If he's gonna wait for too long, somebody else is gonna jump in. And if somebody else has jumped in there, and it's Kate Skirvin. Kate Skirvin in the 3 car is coming down low, ladies and gentlemen. And she's coming for the lead. With the help from Debbie Myers and Cassie Spengler right down there. Kate Skirvin coming across the line. Still side by side with Aileen Suiten. We got one more lap to go. And it is Kate Skirvin who takes over the lead. Here comes Cassie Spengler down low. We also got Brenda Pericles in there. Believe it or not. But Kate Skirvin, they go 5 wide once again in the back. But if they crash now, it doesn't really matter except for the points, of course. Not for the race. Oh, and they do crash. They do crash. Debbie Myers goes around. We see Anne Robinson involved in a big crash over there. We'll stay with the lead over here. A huge crash on the final lap. And it is Kate Skirvin in the number 3 car. Coming out of turn number 4. But here comes Brenda Pericles. And can Brenda Pericles do something about Kate Skirvin? She goes to the inside. Going into the tri-oval thingy. Kate Skirvin or Brenda Pericles. Once again a close finish. But I think this time it will go to Kate Skirvin, I believe. I think this time it will go to Kate Skirvin. The caution is out. The lights are flashing on the side below the Armory Digital logo. A huge crash on the final lap, which had a lot of cars involved. But we're gonna take a look at the difference. Kate Skirvin won the race with 2/1000 of a second over Brenda Pericles. This racetrack is the best racetrack we have ever had. We have had 3 qualifying races with 1 finish. Pretty much 3 qualifying races and 1 main race. Those 4 races combined, 2 races have been led with a difference of less than 2/1000 of a second. That's fantastic. Kate Skirvin, she was in the qualifying race on the wrong side of the tie. But this time she was on the right side, and Brenda Pericles, a shame for her, She is leaving the car, but at least in glory. 2nd position for her. That's a shame. Official standings now. We're gonna take a look because this was a huge crash over here, gotta say. I'm not sure who was all involved. We see Ami Yui, we saw on pit road. There we see Debbie Myers, she was involved. Aileen Site, I think, as well. We're just gonna take a look at the replays, ladies and gentlemen. The 43 car was involved. The 09 car was involved. I'm not sure who else was involved, but a couple of cars were involved. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a look at the replays over here. Big crash, caution number 3, but it's of course it's all after the race. So, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the replays. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where it went wrong. I already thought, well, I hope that they don't crash, but it did crash. Debbie Myers in the 67 car is gonna get into the 09 car and of Andy Robinson and Aileen side, and they will go around. Pretty good lick for them. I think the 09 car will get a very hard hit over here. I'm not sure by who. He's just spinning around there. That's Nick Pericles. Runs straight into him. And Nick Pericles will spin around. And here is the rest of the pack. Oh goodness. Yeah, this is a big hit. It was a very, very big hit. Aileen decided then is Debbie Myers. And there is the 7 car. Here we got nobody else crashing. Oh, there's Saya Sui and Ami Yumi went straight into the 09 car. A lot of hard hits for Andrew Robinson. Hope that he's alright after this. And nobody else will come, I think. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think Andrew Robinson is already done with all that damage. Yeah, there were a lot of hard hits over here. Gotta say that. So we'll focus on the... Damn it, you. Damn it, you. We'll focus on the 09 car first. There. Well, from here. There's one hit and there's more hits. There it comes. Ouch. Those were very hard hits. And Robinson doesn't get hit another time. However, we'll go to the one who hit him. And that is, of course, well, first one, Saya Sumi. So Debbie Myers got hit by Jeffrey Fingai. There, Saya Sumi will spin around. Ami Yumi spinning over there. And they just get hit a little bit by Denise van Leeuwen. Sam Young also had to do a little bit with it, I think. Oh, it was close. So, there's a whole big crash over here. We're gonna take a helicopter view look at this. There we go. We'll just go onward, try to cover everything. Which is of course impossible with my camera work. So there is the 22 car spinning. I don't think he will get hit by anybody else. He's just racing there. And these guys are crashing here. So, onboard. First onboard. We'll get 2 onboards, I think. Well, first onboard over here with Andrew Robinson. 09 car. Big crash by him. For him. There. Yeah, just too crowded over there. Debbie Myers did not give them enough room. Went around and gets hit hard there once. And twice. And 3 times. Oh my goodness, those were really hard hits. I hope that Andrew Robinson is alright after this. That's not bad. That's not a good. We know that he has been replaced before due to injury. So now we'll go to Saya Sumi in the 43 car. I think I went way far back. Well, she saw everything happen over here. I will fast forward it a little bit. There, ouch! Oh my goodness, that was just full throttle. She did not even lift, so that's not good. I hope that she's alright as well. Of course, Ami Yumi as well. And so this is where your finish, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, an extremely close finish. I do love these close finishes. Look at this. I'm not sure where the line is. There it is. Kate Skirvin in the 3 car with that much from Brenda Pericles. Brenda Pericles, tough luck for her. Even in her last race, well, I gotta say, Nick Pericles, maybe he should consider keeping her in this ride. Maybe. I'm not gonna make that decision. So if he wants to have her out, his decision. So Kate Skirvin and Brenda Pericles fighting for the lead, and that's eventually what we have. So Bruce Littlejohn in 3rd position, Kenny Bill in 4th, great job by them. Kasi Spengler in 5th position, Haruka Takeda in 6th. Then we got Catherine Young in 7th, Clarence Williams in possibly her last race in 8th, Cledia Elizabeth in possibly her last race in 9th, and John Cittadino, he now has a new nickname due to big crash he had at Coca-Cola Super Speedway. He wanted to get rid of the John Papercut Cittadino, now he's gonna be called John Cage the Dino. Not Cage the Elephant, but Cage the Dino. Yes, indeed, I thought of that. I thought of Iron Man Cittadino or something, but I do like John Cage the Dino. Whatever. So, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at your top 10 in points. Of course, Natalie Hills was not in the race. Jordan Colpin, number 26 car. He had a good race going. Eventually finished 22nd, so that's not really good. He was involved in that crash, so apparently. Sean Howe in the 38 car. Where did he finish? He also was involved in some issues. Some crash here. See, Nick Pericles, Jeffrey Fingai have retired. Oh yeah, Jeffrey Fingai also had a pretty hard leg. I hadn't even shown that, but well, a little bit. Let's see where Sean Howell did end up. I completely missed him. I'm not even sure where he is. My eyes are not working. How late is it? 8:30. That's not even too late. My eyes aren't even working properly. Yes. Where the heck is Sean Howell, guys? Ah, there he is. 40. Finally, 40th. So Sean Howell, 40th position, not great for him. Jeffrey Finguy, 34th, not great for him. Bob Jones in 55 car in 20th, so that's decent. Zachary Robinson in the 48 car, 15th, that's pretty good. So Daniel Voiles in the 53 car, he also has early exit, of course, due to a header problem, 37th. So top 10 not doing very good. Nick Pericles in number 22 car did not finish, 33rd. Jeff Levi in the number 99 car, he did finish, but not very good, in 31st. And then eventually 10th is Nicole Trunowich in the 17 car, and of course she was in the back of the field all day long, 24th. So I think Natalie Hills is gonna be, well, she's gonna drop, but not too far. So once again, everybody who still has not commented yet, please do so. I want to keep this ending short, so I'm gonna stop now. Comment if you want to, or if you have to, and otherwise you will get kicked out. So after next week, Wednesday, on my birthday, oh my god, we will close everything, and then you can comment, but we already get kicked out. And around that time, we will upload a video with some new paint schemes which you will be introduced. So then you can say if you want to keep your paint schemes you have now, if you want to have paint schemes added. If you don't have 8 paint schemes yet, and there are new paint schemes and you don't say anything, they we'll just add them. More information will come soon on that, so don't worry about it now. Watch that video whenever it's uploaded. But first, ladies and gentlemen, the Mystical 500 won by Kate Skirvin. A big win for her in her special car. And especially, she's been doing a great job lately. I mean, like, her finishes, where did she finish last time? Not sure if she even made the race. The race before that was 11th, so Kate Skirvin, great job by her. Congratulations. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're done over here, and we'll see you next time when, after the people kicked out, paint scheme stuff, we'll go to Lowell Super Speedway for the Logitech 500. Race number 8 of the season, event number 7. So there will be 3 events again, and then everybody has to comment again, and so on and so forth. Don't worry about it now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with the Dascar Golf Super Speedway Series Season 5 2014 here on RTL 7.